Hello and welcome sports fans to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Joseph Brett with Ken Snow coming to you live from U.S. Cellular Community Park in Medford, Oregon, where the Brookings Harbor Bruins are coming in to take on the St. Mary's Crusaders in a 3A non-league matchup this afternoon. This game starting a little bit late due to the JV game start time being pushed back just a little bit. We come to you here just a couple minutes into this game. They caught me by surprise, and as soon as it ended, they started, and we got up here just after the start of the game. We come to you with St. Mary's leading 1-0 over the visiting Brookings Harbor Bruins. I am Joseph Brett with Ken Snow, and we welcome you to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. We're pleased to bring you this ship with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for tonight's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. On YouTube, search Table Rock Sports and click on the red subscribe button. Thanks to those of you who have already done that, as we are climbing in views, crossed that 250,000 views mark, and I haven't seen the numbers recently, but I'm sure we've crossed the 1,500 YouTube subscribers mark. So a big Table Rock Sports thank you to each and every one of you that have subscribed and are tuned in to any of these games that we produce. Injured player having to be helped off of the field there for Brookings Harbor. I didn't quite catch that number. It appears that it is Eden Van Maren who had to come off. St. Mary's leading 1-0 over Brookings Harbor, courtesy of the goal from Elise Fernandez for the Crusaders. Gets her team on the board early. Brookings Harbor coming in overall 8-2, 1-2 in league play. The St. Mary's Crusaders 4-6 overall on the season, but they are 3-0 in league play so far as we come down to the final few games of the regular season and teams start preparing for the playoffs. Every game is going to be important. Nobody's going to want to lose any down the stretch, especially if you're in that playoff race. Today's game is brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunching your lunch, and fuel for your road trip at our many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy. And another goal there for the St. Mary's Crusaders, courtesy of Riker Rothfuss. Riker Rothfuss coming in and scoring the second goal of the afternoon for the Crusaders. The last game we did for St. Mary's, Rothfuss had a hat trick. She put up 3 goals in that one. She's got one already on the afternoon for the Crusaders, who now lead by a score of 2-0. It's definitely not the best playing conditions this afternoon. The wind has been whipping for the better part of the second half of the day here in Medford, Oregon. Had some pretty strong gusts, and the wind starting to become more sustained as we head towards the evening. But thankfully for these soccer players today, the rain is not falling at the moment. A brief sprinkle just a little bit ago during the JV game, but other than that, it has been dry. So windy but not wet. I'm sure these girls would not trade the wind for the rain, and I'm sure they'd trade away the rain for the wind if it was the other way around. But for the weather pattern sitting off of the coast and getting ready to come inland, as far as that's concerned, you couldn't have a better afternoon for a soccer game. Brookings Harbor applying a little bit of pressure there on that attack, but St. Mary's goalkeeper able to make the stop there and prevent Brookings Harbor from getting on the board and scoring their first goal of the afternoon. No number on the jersey this afternoon for the goalkeeper for St. Mary's. A good opportunity again for Brookings Harbor to strike and get on the board. They got St. Mary's goalkeeper to come out of the box and go chasing the ball. She came out, and Brookings was able to win the foot race, but the St. Mary's defense comes up big, coming in to back up their goalkeeper and prevent the Bruins from being able to score on that attack there. The free kick comes from the Crusaders, taken by Rothfuss. A great shot there comes courtesy. I see the number. Courtesy of Sarah Hatfield. She made a great move on the, excuse me. It was Gangness on the goal for the Crusaders. She took a great pass all the way down in towards the box and then made a great stop and go move to create some space and launched a beautiful kick from just about the edge of the box in the far corner and went off the goalie's hands and able to get past for the goal. St. Mary's now leading 3-0 over the visiting Brookings Harbor Bruins. Brookings Harbor coming in with a pretty good overall record on the season, 8-2. Their only 2 losses coming in league play, where they're 1-2 on the season, but 8-2 overall since the start. So they come in as a pretty good team, ranked number 12th in the state out of 34 teams in the 3A. On the other side, the 4-6 Crusaders, number 14 in the state. So a big matchup here between these two teams. Rothfuss has it, trying to make a move to get free. Brookings Harbor goalkeeper comes out and is able to make the stop. Goalkeeper this afternoon for the Bruins, Dakota Greenwood. The substitutions coming in for both teams here. Coming out of the match will be Brianna Gangness for St. Mary's. And coming into the matchup will be Bella Musio. Rothfuss with the breakaway opportunity. Takes the shot, but it is wide to the left. A deep shot there comes off the foot of Sydney DeBoer. Excuse me, it is Samantha Gallardo. But her shot opportunity sails wide to the left. Still 3-0, as you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, in favor of the St. Mary's Crusaders. We are live with the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. Officials will blow the clock dead as Lily Stockton was down on the turf. She will come off, and we will await to see who's going to replace her for the Bruins. Folks, Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill as a new sponsor. You can also enjoy Thomason Hospitality at Elmer's, Pita Pit, and Human Bean locations throughout all of Southern Oregon. Coming in to replace Stockton will be Edith Garcia for the Bruins. Another substitution coming in for St. Mary's. Coming out will be Whitney West. And coming into the game for the Crusaders will be Rain Baez. Last touched by the Crusaders, possession back to the Bruins. Brookings Harbor not able to get any kind of momentum going at all in this one here. Trailing 3-0, and they've not maintained much of any ball possession through this first half so far. It's been all St. Mary's. Possession will stay with the Bruins. It was Lily Stram that was down for a brief moment for the Bruins, but here she's all right. She'll stay in the game. And that'll do it for the first half of action here from U.S. Cellular Community Park. St. Mary's holds on to a 3-0 lead over the visiting Brookings Harbor Bruins. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, brought to you in part by TableRockSports.net. We'll take a quick break, but we'll be back with more Crusaders soccer after this quick break. Well, not so quick. We'll be gone for a couple of minutes, but we'll be back before too long to bring you the second half action right after this.
Hi, welcome to St. Mary's School.
I'm Alea, a junior.
And I'm Corin, a senior.
And we wanted to give you a quick tour of our amazing school. Come on!
St. Mary's is on the cutting edge of education, developing dynamic thinkers and lifelong learners.
Our teachers are passionate, our facilities are high-tech, and the open environment encourages critical thinking.
Our robotics lab is better than that of most colleges.
In fact, we've competed on the global scale. We've been to the World Championships not once, but 4 times.
These robots are going to take over the world.
No, but St. Mary's will.
Albert Einstein once said, the only thing you absolutely need to know is the location of the library.
And ours covers 5,000 square feet, housing over 12,000 titles. We even have 767 books from our Confucius Classroom Hanban organization.
It's where our dynamic thinkers come to read, study, or just chill for a little while.
This is our middle school, where it all starts.
Let's go check it out. The 5th grade. I haven't been here since, well, the 5th grade.
Since St. Mary's has 5th through 12th grades, we recognize that it's important for the lower grades to have their own unique experience.
I miss the 5th grade.
Yeah, simpler times. What is the most important thing to any student, anytime, anywhere? Food.
And boy, do we have it. With a full restaurant-style kitchen, we aren't just serving PB&Js.
We have a bunch of healthy options, including vegetarian and gluten-free stuff.
We even have fries.
That's a breadstick. And what do we do on Friday nights?
We study.
No.
We go to the library.
Really?
We appreciate the patience of our wonderful teachers.
We'll be doing what millions of other students across the country will be doing. Football! We fly that blue and white every Friday night. Let's go Crusaders, let's go! Let's go Crusaders, let's go!
At St. Mary's, we're not just a bunch of brainiacs. We're the 7-time winners of the OSAA Oregonian Cup.
We compete in 19 different sports, including football, soccer, tennis, cross country, track and field, archery, and so much more.
I mean, we have an 8-lane all-weather track and 5 acres of athletic fields.
So yeah, we take our sports pretty seriously. This is our chapel, based on the architecture of the Gallo Placidia in Ravenna, Italy.
And the 4 arms of this chapel are thematic and represent the 4 stages in growth and faith. I know stuff.
We like to think globally here at St. Mary's.
Not only do we travel to other countries,
we invite international students from all over the world to come stay and learn with us.
Our beautiful dorm is right here on campus and features spacious 2-person rooms, a full kitchen, a huge common area for watching TV, playing ping pong, or just hanging out with other international students. One of the best things about St. Mary's is that we only have about 500 students.
Which means that the student-to-teacher ratio is about 10 to 1.
It also means we have 500 awesome friends.
We approach scheduling a little differently here at St. Mary's.
That's because we use the mod system. It gives us over 300 courses to choose from.
And it gives us the flexibility to make up our own unique schedule. And the term only lasts 26 days, giving us a school year full of classes we want to take. So what does this all mean for you?
Well, we found just the guy to answer that. Our principal, Mr. Meyer.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Well, what this means for you guys is you have a school that really cares about where you're going and your future. We have 100% college acceptance rate. We've got extensive AP classes. And you guys have a faculty who really cares for you and really wants to see you do well with your lives.
So it's like a GPS, but for our futures.
Yes, it is, but kind of without the robot voice there, Corin.
St. Mary's School is more than just a campus, cafeteria, or classrooms.
St. Mary's is a home where you'll begin to find your true place in the world.
This is where your journey begins. And from here?
Well, that's up to you.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. St. Mary's holding on to that 3-0 lead over the visiting Brookings Harbor Bruins. Brookings starting with possession to open up the second half of play here from U.S. Cellular Community Park in Medford, Oregon. Brookings looking to have a better second half than they did the first. The first half, all St. Mary's controlling ball possession, time of possession for nearly the entire first half. Brookings really struggling to get anything going and struggling to really just cross midfield anytime it seemed like they did. They were just kicking the ball away to avoid giving it up to St. Mary's with good field possession. Brookings trying to make something happen here on the attack. Had the opportunity but not able to track down the ball quite in time. Gonna stay with Brookings on the far sideline for the throw-in. Throw in air there on the Bruins, gives it back to St. Mary's. It'll stay with them here after it goes out of bounds once again. Brianna Gangness in a foot race down this near sideline. Rothfuss has it now, takes the shot, but it's going to be wide right. No one from Brookings touched it, so no corner kick coming for the Crusaders. It'll be a goal kick for Brookings. St. Mary's narrowly misses the fourth goal of the game right there for them. They got Greenwood to come out of the goal and try to make a stop. She was able to stop the St. Mary's attack, but as she came out, the ball went back to the Crusaders. And Gangness was there to clean things up. She sent one up over to the top, had just enough English on it to get it to come back towards the goal, but a great job by Brookings Harbor to get one of their defenders in there to have their goalies back, to have Greenwood's back, and they come up with a big stop there, as that could have been the goal to seal things here. It is a little out of reach at this point for the Bruins, but 3 goals definitely. The Bruins can definitely make a run and get themselves back into this. battle down in the corner. Brookings is going to win that battle and come up with the corner kick. It's sent down into the box. The shot there from Pearson, Megan Pearson, but goes long. Matchup. Trying, if anything, to at least not get shut out by this Crusaders soccer team. Shot there from Samantha Gallardo, but it's wide left. The infraction will be called on the Bruins, so St. Mary's once again coming up with a takeaway and turnover, really killing any momentum the Bruins can build in this matchup. Every time they get something going, St. Mary's steps in to take it away and kill the rally. Folks Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to see how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can keep your family's vision clearly focused. And for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and our communities. And it's great local businesses that keep the games coming for you, like Sherm's Thunderbird, Food for Less, Avista Utilities and Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Live streams don't happen without our sponsor partners, including title sponsor Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Superstore on Highway 62, and presenting sponsor Siskiyou Cellular with 7 Southern Oregon locations to serve all of your needs. I apologize to anyone watching the game at the moment. Not sure if you're buffering on your end or having a little bit of a lag to the broadcast. We're having a few bandwidth issues pertaining to our internet. So we apologize for those issues. We're going to try and get that cleared up in just a moment if we can. A good job there from the St. Mary's defense to have their goalkeepers back, as that was about to be a Bruins goal and it would have been their first one of the matchup. But still, 3-0 in favor. Again, for those of you watching, want to apologize for any delays in the video stream that we may be having. Both the hotspot that we use from our phones and our mobile hotspots that we bring to the fields are having a tough time keeping up with things this afternoon. Not sure if it has something to do with the wind or weather that we are experiencing, but we're going to do our best to keep things here with you as this game progresses. We're down to probably the final few minutes of this one. St. Mary's leading 3-0 over Brookings Harbor. Offsides called on Brookings Harbor. And then on the other end, offsides penalty called against St. Mary's. We have not had many offsides penalties called in total this afternoon. I believe that's only the third one that we have had. Good job by both of these teams being aware and not crossing that line and keeping the penalty calls to a minimum this afternoon. They're making an easy job for the referees. stoppage on the field, a player down on the far sideline. We'll take a quick break, but we'll be back with more Crusaders soccer on TableRockSports.net right after this.
45 years, RVTD has been the way to go in the Rogue Valley. We celebrate others making a difference in our amazing community, like La Clinica. La Clinica provides affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health services for all, especially those who face barriers to care. With 26 neighborhood health centers and school-based clinics throughout the Rogue Valley,
La Clinica is for everyone, helping patients live their healthiest lives possible.
Way to go, La Clinica!
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill. Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net, where St. Mary's holds on to that 3-0 lead. Looks like that's where we're going to finish up unless St. Mary's can put one more goal on the board before time expires. I know we're coming down to the final couple of minutes in this matchup here. And that'll do it for this one here from U.S. Cellular Community Park in Medford, Oregon. St. Mary's defeats the visiting Brookings Harbor Bruins by a final score of 3-0. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back on TableRockSports.net right after this.
Seen a new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, where St. Mary's has just defeated the visiting Brookings Harbor Bruins by a final score of 3-0 this evening. And not a whole lot to say about this one, as it was all St. Mary's for the entirety of this matchup. Brookings Harbor not being able to come up with many opportunities to score or really just maintain possession of the ball. It was all defense and